Hello, Pat Skeets here from meandmycricket.com. Today I'm working on a 2-page layout for summer. It's a beach page. And my photos are my granddaughter and a friend playing at the beach. This is Mike Weir Beach Park, and there's a beach there. So he's a famous Canadian golfer. He's from here. So there's two horizontal and two vertical photos in that I'm working with here. So I've decided to place them like this on this layout, and I have chosen paper. This is they're playing in the water looking for shells and things like that. So I had this wavy paper. So this is going to be this background. That's why I've put waves on it, to give you an idea of what to do. So I've used it for a background on one page and for a big block in the middle of the other page, so that they will coordinate. And then I've used this pretty tropical looking floral paper for the background on this side. That's why I've put these tropical flowers on there. And then, so I used this one sheet for a background, and then I cut up some pieces that I had left off of for the other side, for backgrounds against that. And those beautiful papers are from this book. It's Amy Tangerine. What is this one called? It's Hustle and Heart. That's what it is. Whoops, it's a glare. Sorry about that. There you go. So that's what we're starting with today. So I place, that's where I'm going to place my photos. So that gives me an idea of how much space I have for title, images, whatever I want to do. And when the paper is really, oh, jiggling that, pretty, then like this, I want some of it to show, because it's so beautiful. So, all right. So then I decided to create a title. This is a title that I made. I found that this in Pack Your Bags, and so are these shells. This seaweed was in another image. The banner is a tag that I found in Design Space, and then so I just placed them all together and grouped them, and then I hit the offset button and I created an offset for this whole title image, like you can see there. And I made the offset white so that once I had created all these images, I would know exactly where to place them so that it would work. And then here I'm just going to use letters from my Creative Memories letters to put the title on here. And I found shell images and this really cute image here too, because they're just scavenging on the beach. So it's a rather rugged, natural beach too. So I wanted this to have lots of Sand Treasures is a perfect title, because that's exactly what they were looking for. So, all right, we're going to make this page together now. All right, let's put this beautiful page together. I'm excited about this page. I love it. Some pages you like more than others, and this one I adore. It must be the paper. I just love this. I'm a flower person. Okay, so let's just mat these photos. I guess I should have got my stuff first. Here we are. This is the right one. Yeah. Tell me this is the right one. Yes, it is. I was wondering if it was the repositionable tape. So these photos are, I'm overlapping this one because this has a big bare corner. and just placing them a little crooked, angling them a bit over each other. Once I get these matted, I'll put the background papers on. So if any of you are new, I'll tell you a bit. You can go to my website, and there you'll find lots more pages with the Design Space links. And I would love it if some of you would join, all of you would join my Facebook groups and post your pages or pages that you've done that were inspired by some of mine. That would be nice. There's links below to all that. There. Okay, the kids hardly show up in this. They're down at the beach looking for shells and having a scavenger hunt. So they're quite small in that. So I can overlap them a bit like that. Anyway, I am going to put this background, this paper, I did a big block to put on the background underneath those photos. So let's just get this taped. It's a heat wave here, and I know that a lot of you are in a huge heat wave. So it's a good time to stay indoors with the air conditioning and get creative. There we go. I love this. It looks very wavy, very beachy. Okay, so I'm just gonna place those like this. It's playful. Okay, so on this side, I've cut out, I had some of this paper left over. There was this much. So I just cut it in 2 blocks, and I'm going to put it as a background behind these photos up here to repeat this paper on this side. It's so pretty. So, all right. This is, oh, it's going to be so pretty. There we go. If I leave a 1/2 inch margin top and side, then the pretty paper will show. And I'll do the same in this corner down here. This Creative Memories tape is so good, you don't need a lot of it. All right. Let's just put this about the same position. I'll put my photo on top of that. There. So it's in wider on each side, and it overlaps a bit. I think I like the placement of the photos in this. It's working out nicely. So then I have my wonderful title that I made. I love this. It came together nicely. So this was the title. These 2 images are together as one image in the same cartridge as the title, Pack Your Bags. And then I found this image in another cartridge, I'm not sure where. But anyway, I'll post the Design Space link for this page below, and then you'll be able to get it right away. You can look on there, and the image, this one needs to raise up and move over a bit. Like that, and this can stay down. Cute. All right, so I also did an arrow for here. So maybe I'll raise these up a bit so I can put this a little higher so I have room. Not liking, I have an arrow for this side as well. I embossed these with this Anna Griffin embossing folder. And so I inked it so it would show up a little more. It was very plain paper. And now that I'm looking at this on here, it really needs to be inked around the edges because I don't want to cut I can't be bothered cutting a shadow for it. So I'm just going to really ink it with a darker ink along the edge. And then it'll sort of look like it has a shadow on the image. And that looks a lot better. And I'll do the same with this one. Just creates a little more, it makes it pop a bit, but the embossing adds interest and texture. I like that on my pages. So there's this arrow, and that does show up better. I like that a lot more. This is the, I should tell you, this is Powder Puff chalking ink, and they're from Quick Quotes. I buy them at scrapbook conventions, but I guess you can get them online as well. So I inked the top of that, and they did the top of the starfish as well. And this seashell, I cut this out too. So this one's going here. This image was so, it was kind of intricate. You put it together like a jigsaw puzzle because it was, I think, designed for vinyl. So it's a bit of a pain. I had to use tweezers to put and fit all these pieces in there, but it wasn't too bad. This was the same kind of thing here, trying to fit those into there. But it looks cute. I don't mind. Sometimes I'm in a mood where I don't want to be bothered, but it was so cute that I quite liked it. So I'm going to add I'm going to create a bit of a cluster up here, I think. And down here, I have, this is the other seashell. I did emboss and ink that the same as this one. So that makes a nice, cute little grouping on this corner. I've got a bit of a grouping started here. And I'm going to add a starfish. Where will I put it? I guess I could put it right here. That works. I love this page. Having fun doing this. All right, so it's basically done, except that I want to embellish it a little bit more. So I went into my stash and I found in my creative memories, this is from Feeling Bright embellishments. I pulled out a few things to add to my clusters, and let's see what I'm doing here. Also, I found a die, and I cut out 2 of these seaweed images from a die. I'm going to put one here up onto the photo, and I'll put another one up here, partly on the photo and partly onto my arrow or tag there. I also found this and this. I love these moments. I thought I might add that there. Maybe I'll put the seashell on top of it. And then this is cute. I can put this here. I'm not sure what I'm going to do with this. Oh, it looks cute up there. I also have a die. That's what this is, a die. So I hope I use that word for these too, because they were dies. All right, so I used one for here, and I'm going to put it there. I did place it over here in the beginning, and I decided it doesn't show up enough. So I'm going to put it right on the photo. I'll just put a couple of dots of glue to hold that in place in a couple of spots. And then I'm going to add this sun down here, I think. And feeling bright. I could add this right up here. Yeah, I think I like it up there better. I just wanted to add a little more interest to these things. So anyway, I'm pleased with how this page has turned out. I absolutely love it. So I hope you enjoy it too. You can find links below to my Facebook groups and the Design Space link to this. So this page will be found in Everyday Life Scrapbook 49 once it's been posted on my website. It'll be a little bit before that. So thank you for watching, and please do subscribe below.